Hi guys, Judy here. Hope everyone's doing great. I have some time-sensitive information. I've been talking about faith and activation of faith through works, which is what Hebrews 11 chapter is all about that I read this morning. And I've talked about the different translations among the bride and then the final worldwide rapture. And some people have been given knowledge that they are going to be translated. Marianne and I both know we are going, and we know without, with all certainty, with no doubt. And when God showed me today on my walk that He showed me a measuring cup that could fill 2 cups, and I said, God, why are we still here? We knew we would go Thursday. We knew we would go Friday. Why are we still here? And He showed me, and I made a video on it, but He showed me a cup, a 2-cup measuring cup, and it was at a cup and a half, and it was still needing to be filled. And so I thought, what more act of faith do we need to do? And so I prayed with excuse me. I prayed with Marianne and Aaron, and we asked God, is there something more we need to do? Because that's why we haven't been translated yet. Because that's what God showed me. There was still a half a cup that needed to be filled. And that I said, well, is that belief or is that the works that come with it? What is it? So we all 3 prayed. And what we got very clearly from God, the 3 of us, was that there were others to be translated with us. So there are multiple translations. I'm going to give you an example. Brother Aaron knows that he's going after a couple days after Marianne and I. God had revealed to him the translation a while back, and God showed him that he would be taken before the final worldwide rapture, but he knew that there'd be some groups that would go before him, some translations before him. He knew that from a dream he had. So I want to encourage everyone right now to, if this is on your heart, you're going to know it's for you. And to get your answer, you need to get your answer. This is time sensitive because we're leaving and God wants you to come with us. So if you are part of the translated bride, some of you, He's calling you to come with Marianne and I. And that's why we haven't left yet. And so I would like you to respond in the comment section of this video. If you know for a fact it's you, please don't put a comment, I think it's me, or I'm praying about it. Please do not do that. Please only put a comment if you know for sure. So I'm asking you to go into prayer. I'm asking you to ask God. And because it is a time sensitive issue, you need to go to Him immediately, because we are putting out an invitation, and then we to go with us as God has directed us to do. And then we are going to publicly declare it. Those people that are saying yes, that they know for sure they're getting translated and they believe that they are to go with us, ask God specifically. Then you need to comment and say me. But if you're going to put your name, you have to be willing to go public with it. And this is what Enoch did. If you want to walk like Enoch, he went and told everybody he's leaving early. I've already done this in my life. Marianne's already done this in her life. We've made complete fools of ourselves for the sake of Christ. So you need to be willing to tell the people around you and to declare it publicly at our service, at our PM gathering. So we'd like to do that tonight. I know that's a short notice, but that's what the Lord has asked us to do. So please get in prayer if you're part of this, if you consider yourself a part of this gathering and a part of this family. We may not have met you yet, but I know there's several lurking in the background, and God knows you, so I don't have to know you. It'd be nice, but that's okay. I know there hasn't been a ton of time. This is our 78th day meeting, and it'll be our 156th service tonight. So I think that's why God accelerated it twice a day, because He just wanted people to get, have family and know that you're counted in a group. So please respond if you are willing to publicly tell people that I'm leaving early and that you are willing to do it on the live stream. And that's what God's asking. And then he said our faith would be complete and then we could go home, because he was showing me the cup was still needed a half a more cup for the cup to be full, for the faith to leave, that more faith needed to be added. And it wasn't any of our faith that was lacking. That wasn't what the issue was. We thought maybe we were lacking faith or lacking acts, and God revealed to Marianne and I, no, what we're lacking is a few more brides that are supposed to be going with Marianne and I. Okay? This is not an invitation as so much as it is that in your relationship with God, ask him, am I getting translated with Marianne and Judy? And if I am I willing? And he tells you yes. And if I am I willing to tell people around me and to also declare it on YouTube publicly before the gathering, the body here? And if that's all affirmative, then you're going with us, and that's what we're waiting for. That was the other half of the cup that needed to be full. So then we will be gone, okay? And the worldwide rapture will be no more than 7 days after we leave. And you will know we are gone because Aaron, we've already made all the arrangements. Aaron will do the live stream and he will let you know. And he's has my sister's number and he's taking care of all that, so you can hear her tell you that we're gone. It's important to do things with witnesses and testimony, and this is all God's working. I know we sound crazy, but it's God. So crazy acts of faith is what we're commended for in God's kingdom and in the book of Hebrew. If you have any questions, you can read chapter 11. So if you consider yourself going in a translation before the final worldwide rapture, where all the children and animals go and most of the bride goes, but there are some multiple translations that happen ahead of time. And I'm talking the marriage supper of the Lamb raptures. I'm not talking the ones after the marriage supper. There'll be other God will bring other people to places of safety. There'll be other raptures, but they will have missed the wedding supper. That'll be the friends and family of people that have prayed earnestly for their loved ones. They will be taken to places of safety. But I'm particularly talking about, to go to the marriage supper of the Lamb. Some will be translated and some of you know it. And some of you just haven't said anything, or some of you have an inkling that you are, but you need to go make sure. So I'm giving you this opportunity now to go get with God and to make sure you are. And when you're sure, and God will make sure that you know, you please leave a comment. If you don't know, don't. And don't leave me a comment if you think so, but you're not sure. No. Know that you know that you know that you know, because that's the kind of faith that Enoch walked. Let me tell you how Enoch walked. By faith, he was translated. So there can't be any kind of ifs or I think. You have to have bold faith, and you have to know, because the faith is what translates you. Now, so I'm asking you, please do not leave a comment in this video if you have a question. It's not appropriate. What appropriate will be to discuss that at the live stream tonight. If you have any questions, because the live stream will be public. So please leave a comment. Judy, yes, I am counted as a translated bride. Okay, now I don't have to vet you. God does the vetting. If you say that and you're not, and you're lying or deceiving, or I know nobody that I know would do that, but we have weird stuff that happens in public forums. So you'll be vetted by God. It's not my responsibility. My responsibility is to believe that you've gotten with God, and don't ask me to confirm it. It's between you and God, because you'll be taken by faith. Okay. But God said that the other half of the cup that was missing was there were some that were to go with Marianne and I. Okay. So this is exciting. And that's why we're still here Saturday. And so we are waiting for the fullness of some of the translated bride to come with us in this load. Aaron's going in another load, and there might be more loads after that. Those are the 2 loads that I know for sure of before the final rapture. So I just want to make it really clear, because do not put a comment unless you know that you know that you know, and you have the faith to be translated. Yes, Judy, I've prayed. God's confirmed it. I know I'm going with you and Marianne. I'm getting translated a little early before the final rapture. And put your name. And I have to be able to get a hold of you via email or something if you're not already on the list, so that you can publicly declare it. and so don't put your name there. Maybe you say, yeah, I'm a translated bride, but if you're not willing to declare it publicly, and tell those around you and you live, um, and if you're not willing to do it publicly on a live stream, then please don't put your name, because that is the requirement, is in that. And that's what Enoch did. He went and told everybody, and people followed him all around. And we're walking like Enoch walked. And so it's following the same pattern. People believed him, but the very day that he was supposed to go, he knew. And then people tried to hang on to his clothes so they could go with him. But he went and told people before it actually happened, and then he did go. So that's the story of Enoch. And there are some of us that are going to walk like that. So anyway, again, put your name and say I am, and then you can leave your email if I don't already have it, and then I'll email you, and then we'll get in contact with you, and you can make your faith declaration that you are going, and on the live stream. Okay. So thank you. Bye.